what you're worth. Now go out and get what you're worth.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Welcome to the Steel City. Is everybody ready to go? Let's proclaim the greatest radio show. Jim Cella and Johnny Parlay with the facts. So relax, grab a drink, then let's get back.
We are back for another installment of Fantasy Fun here on The Spread. I am your host, Jim Cella, sitting with JDash. Dash, how's your fantasy team doing?
Doing all right, man. Last week I was projected to lose, but guess what? I had
Loser.
the biggest blowout of the week. I won by 65 or something like that. I don't know, blowout.
Did the other guy just take all of his players out?
Well, one of the problems was they had A.J. Green. He got hurt in the first quarter or whatever. And they had Jordan Cameron. He ended up not playing at the last second.
So this fool doesn't even know how to set his lineup. That's why you won.
But I still won by 65. Jordan Cameron and A.J. Green ain't getting 65 points.
Hey, I had A.J. Green before. I think he got me 65 points in one game.
He actually could do that, yes.
All right, well, who are you playing this week?
I am playing some team named 43 Palomalo Pride 43.
Okay, so obviously they're not smart enough to know you don't need the 43. His name is just Palomalu. Maybe they're confused and they think the 43 on his back is part of his name.
Another problem is Palomalo is not even fantasy worthy because he's on the defense.
You better believe it. And in this league, you don't pick any defensive players.
Yeah, but this isn't too bad of a team. Right now, he already played Roddy White, it looks like. So that's a good sign. Because Roddy White was out and did not play.
See, again, you're going to win because these fools don't even put the pill. This is a beat-ass league. You're just cheating now.
Well, who knows? Did Roddy White not play or did he get hurt early in the game?
I don't know.
Speaking of Thursday's blowout win, Coach Mike Smith implied White would have played had the Falcons not been... No, he did not play. So
he
this
did
guy...
not play, yeah, see? There you go.
Hey, that's fine with me, whatever. But he was one of the top teams coming in this week. He's 2-0, and it starts with Aaron Rodgers, a quarterback.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is definitely a top quarterback as far as fantasy goes. Green Bay, I know they have Eddie Lacy, and everybody likes to think he's some MVP candidate, but they're going to chuck the ball around the field with Aaron Rodgers. They got Jordy Nelson, Randall Cobb.
He also has Jordy Nelson, too, so it looks like he has the combo there. And they're going at Detroit, and you know that is going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, that's going to be a blowout, dude. They're going to be throwing the ball 50 yards downfield on every play. You got Megatron on the other side of the field, so Rodgers is going to have to be connecting with Nelson to try to keep up.
Yeah, and I have Cam Newton, and Cam Newton's going up against Pittsburgh, so I'm definitely putting him in my lineup.
Yeah, I suggest everybody plays Cam Newton because the Steelers' defense is playing like garbage, dude. I honestly think Newton could end up running for 100 yards against us this week.
I'd take it, too, because I think the Steelers are going to lose anyway, so why not benefit from it?
You might as well.
And then my receiving core, looks like they're all questionable, but you know what?
Your whole team is questionable, dude. And I'm not talking about the injury report.
My team is all studs.
All studs.
Look at that. Des Bryant, Brandon Marshall, Keenan Allen. You can't beat that. I know Keenan Allen had 2 down games so far, but he's going to Buffalo this week. And I know I heard you like Buffalo as your pick of the week.
Buffalo, yeah.
But if Keenan Allen does play, I believe he's going to have a big game.
Hey, he quite possibly could. Phillip Rivers really turned his career around last year and started putting the ball on the money again instead of throwing it into the ground with that weird throwing motion that he has. I never understood that throwing motion. It always freaked me out. But Allen's a top target there in San Diego, and he gets the catches. I think he had 5 catches against Richard Sherman. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But he just got to get the ball in the end zone. That's all. Get those extra points.
Yeah, he'll do that. He had 2 tough matchups his first 2 weeks, so that's coming along. But then I guess... 43 Palomalo Pride 43. What a great name, by the way.
It's ridiculous, man.
He has Roddy White, like we said, he already played, Nelson Rodgers connection, but then he has Edelman, too.
Edelman,
I tell you what, Edelman, besides Rob Gronkowski, Edelman is the only guy that Tom Brady has to throw to right now. Amendola's up and down too much.
Amendola.
And really, Shane Vereen, he's questionable, too. Just Edelman and Rob Gronkowski is the only 2 players you can trust in the New England offense. And I actually like this play by him because Edelman and New England are going up against Oakland.
Yeah, Oakland's a terrible team. If there was ever a week Edelman can put up big points, it's against this defense. Is Gronkowski playing? I'm not even sure.
I believe Gronkowski is playing.
Okay.
I'd put him in the lineup. I put Edelman in the lineup. I put Tom Brady in the lineup. I put Vereen. Actually, I have Vereen, but he's not in my lineup.
You have McCoy and Bernard. I mean, those are must starts.
Yeah, those are the
running back.
starts. But even at my flex, I didn't even mess around with the waiver wires this week, and I just went and looked, and nobody even picked up Nile Davis.
Well, that's because they don't know what the F they're doing.
Yeah, so I picked him up, and I'm putting him in my lineup. I think he's a top 10 running back this week.
Yeah, definitely. He filled in well for Jamal Charles. Their Kansas City's offense runs through their running back. No matter who it is, they're going to try to feed him the ball and hope he picks up yards. So it's make or break. He could have a huge game, or he might end up getting stuffed. Who do they play? Miami?
Yeah, now KC at Miami.
Yeah, Miami's not much. They were, an 8-8 team last year. They don't scare me much.
I think Miami's actually projected to win that game by the spread of the game. But
yeah,
really, I'm taking a little bit of the chance there. But Shane Vereen didn't have a great game last week, and he's questionable right now. I do have Darren Sproles, but again, I do not want to play two running backs from the same team.
Yeah, that's always tough because you never know. What if one gets all the play and the other one gets nothing? Then you're screwed.
But really, I have McCoy and Bernard at running back, so I'm pretty set right there. You can't hate on that. This Polamalu team, Matt Forte, he's a top running back in the NFL. He's going up against the Jets this week. I'd definitely play him.
Yeah, Forte's always good, man. He quietly puts together good years in Chicago all the time. And as far as fantasy owners go, he usually gets picked kind of high. But he doesn't get a whole lot of national attention. He kind of just runs under the radar out there.
But then it looks like he's a little short on running backs. Right now he has Asiata from Minnesota starting. I do not like this guy. His rushing average is terrible. He has no explosiveness, no moves. They need to get Jerick McKinnon in the lineup, and really he should be on fantasy rosters stashed at the bottom of their bench right now until they start playing him.
Yeah, who is this Asiata? I never even heard of this dude. Where'd he come from?
Well, when Adrian Peterson beat his little kid, he came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I've never even heard of this dude. Is he a rookie?
I really haven't heard of him before this year either, but yeah. Jerick McKinnon's the rookie, so I do not believe this guy's a rookie.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. They should be playing McKinnon. They drafted him and put him in a lineup. They got some dude nobody even heard of. He's not going to do anything. The dude's garbage.
Well, they had Steven Jackson they could have played too. He got 11 points yesterday. Yeah. And then Terrence West, I mean, he looked pretty good in Cleveland so far, going up against Baltimore. They're still without Ben Tate, so I'd have put him in over Asiata myself.
Yeah, he dominated the Steelers in Week 1. I'm not sure what he did in Week 2. I don't think it was as good, but I'm pretty sure he still toted the rock pretty well.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what he did. Let's see here. He had 19 carries for 68 yards, but he did score a touchdown.
Yeah,
so 16 points. It's even better than he did against the Steelers fantasy-wise. So
right.
Put him in the lineup. What are you doing with Asiata? And then you look, they got one of the best tight ends in the league, Denver's tight end, Julius Thomas. But
touchdown machine.
At the slot, they're playing Delaney Walker for another tight end, which I don't agree with. You know what, though? Walker did have a huge game last week. 35 points, 10 catches, 142 yards. You want him in the lineup, it seems like, but I'm telling you right now, that's not going to happen again.
Right, that's against Dallas's defense, and Dallas is soft in the middle. All their linebackers are hurt. They resorted to getting Rolando McClain out of retirement to come back and play for him. There's no way that Walker's going to put up those kind of points against Cincinnati's defense. They're much better than Dallas's defense.
Yeah, I wouldn't play Delaney Walker. I'd play West over him and West over Asiata. But besides that, his bench is weak. Greg Jennings, Eric Decker, Riley Cooper.
Greg Jennings put the team on his back, though.
Darren Sharper, the hottest hitting safety in the league.
Put the team on his back, though.
You got to love that. Watch that video. Type in Greg Jennings broken leg. You'll love it.
Yeah, his bench is beat.
Yeah, my bench is
yeah,
beast.
He's got Riley Cooper. He's a racist. Hartline.
I'm going to say right now, if
anything.
I put my bench in my starting lineup, I would still win this matchup this week. I'm projected to win big right now because he's stupid and left Roddy White on the bench. Or put Roddy White in the starting lineup when he's not even playing. So it looks like I'm going to get the win this week, but everybody knows fantasy is complete luck. But you tell me, do I have the better roster?
As much as I like to hate on everything that you do and everything fantasy, I think you definitely have the upper hand this week.
Yeah.
I really don't think Polamalu Pride has a chance, quite honestly. When you play players who don't even get you a point, that's when you're beat.
Yeah, he got Aaron Rodgers and Matt Forte. Jordy Nelson's good, but they got too many receivers out there. I like his team a little bit. They looked better 2 weeks ago. I'm going to come out with the win here and move to 2-1.
Yeah, unless Rodgers and Nelson go all Matt Ryan and Julio Jones on you, I don't think he has much of a chance.
And don't forget, Zach Ertz going to put the Ertz on somebody, according to you, right?
That's right. He loves putting the Ertz on people, dude. He's a gangster.
And then defense, who cares, right?
Yep, defense is garbage. No kicker.
No kicker in this league because it's real fantasy football.
That's right.
But that's the teams. I'm going to win again, like usual. So thank you for listening, everyone. What are you saying here?
You could follow us on Twitter at bet_the_spread. Check out our Facebook page where we post all of our videos. You could check out our YouTube channel, The Spread. We also post our videos there. And that's about all I got for you tonight, buddy. Hopefully your fantasy team wins, even though I quite honestly, for real, hope they lose.
I appreciate that very much.
You're welcome.
Take care, everybody.
Good night.